What's going on, everybody? You know what it is, and by now you should know who it is. It's your girl Rain. Checking people, listen. If you watched my last video, um, you know that I have made the decision once and for all to move to Africa. So, what you don't know is I started off with 5 countries in Africa that I have been feeling the pull towards, and that has been on my bucket list for decades. So now I'm in the. I've narrowed it down to top three, but I'm leaning to two for sure. So I decided to make a video about how I feel about the top three, why I'm choosing the top three, or why those top three are near and dear to my heart. Um, and I want to give you all a chance to help me, give me your advice, give me your thoughts on, why you feel like one of these particular countries might be the better for me. Earlier tonight, as I was looking through my comments and trying to respond back to all of you all, the rainbows, which I do try to respond back myself. I don't have anybody on my team. I am my own team. I am everything, the editor, the videographer, everything. So I try to answer your comments whenever I have a chance. Oh, excuse my manners. If you are seeing this space for the first time and you're on my channel for the first time, I am Rain the Truth. I'm your sister, your auntie, and your cousin. I am the female Lazarus, the Talitha Kumi of 2021. I am a brand new, well, not brand new, but I'm a travel content creator for Afro American women, solo female travelers. And I also have a brand new, soon to be revamped and relaunched trauma and wellness coaching business. I am what is considered a digital nomad, and I'm soon to be a part of the Repat Nation. So on my channel, I talk about repatriation. I talk about life. I talk about solo female traveling. I talk about entrepreneurship. I talk about health and wellness, and all of those things. And I do it all for the love of the sisters. And I also talk about spreading the good news of the gospel of God and Christ Jesus. So back to what I was saying. When you make a life-changing decision like this, oftentimes, you just want to fly out by the seat of your pants. But because I have already been having this in my spirit, been having this in my heart, been having this in my mind, been having visions and dreams about it, I have already come to the realization that this is not something that I could take lightly. 2 years ago, I was invited to go to Uganda and to Nigeria because I am a part of God's ministry in my own special, unique way to do what I like to call missionary trips to Uganda, Zambia, and Nigeria. And then I also have been following, I talk about them all the time. I love them like a fat kid love cake. And if you don't know, your girl Rain loves all the cake with buttercream ice on it, say you did. Afro Millennium Mama here on YouTube, and at De La Soul here on YouTube. And the Gambia family, and so many others. If I start to name all of them, I will be afraid that I would miss somebody, so I won't do that. Excuse my lighting. I don't have all of my actual equipment here, so I just put the grandbabies to sleep. So yeah, something said go ahead and make this video. I was gonna put it off, but something said go ahead and make it. So let me get back to it. So within the new year, I will be taking my first research trip, my first putting my eyes on the continent, putting my eyes on the different countries that I have narrowed it down to the three. I will be visiting Senegal, I will be visiting Uganda, and I will be visiting Ghana. I'm leaning towards Ghana or Uganda, but I also have just this amazing urge to be in Senegal. I do believe what I'm going to do, the way God is putting it on my heart, is that I'm going to try to have a homestead in each one of those countries. I'm going to try to be able to get to a place to where I can have a small home in Senegal, a small home in Uganda, and a small home in Ghana. And whenever I'm not at the main location, the other 2 or 3 locations will be like Airbnbs and things of that nature. So let's start with Senegal. I initially fell in love with Senegal because of Afro Millennial Mama, who then reintroduced me to Dayla. I had been following Dayla on her Instagram years before I even knew about Afro Millennial Mama. And one day when I was binge watching Afro Millennial Mama at the time when God first started putting it on my heart to make the migration, or what I like to call it, my exodus, I saw Dayla on an episode with Afro Millennial Mama. And then as I started to watch their stories and fall in love with their stories and fall in love with the fact that these are 2 women that look like me and sound like me, and both of them have something in their testimonies that resonates with my testimony. And then at one point, a couple of years ago, I was supposedly traditionally married to a Senegalese man. I thought he was the one, baby. I was head over heels. But anyway, that's a whole nother other story for a whole other another time. But that made me really research Senegal ever the more. So I know that it's a place that I like to have simple life. I'm a really simple girl. I'm an introvert living extrovertly. So that's what I loved about Senegal. I love the fact that it's a francophone country, so it's going to challenge me to go ahead and finish learning French. It's going to challenge me to want to learn Wolo. So I always get my tongue tied in Fulani. But yeah, that's what made me fall in love with Senegal. Now, excuse me, y'all. I was eating popcorn. I got one of them kernel husk on my tongue. Second country that I'm really, really, really looking forward to visiting, and I'm really torn between this one and the last one that I'll discuss, is Uganda. So in Uganda, let me back up. So I have connected with Dayla and I have connected with Afro Millennial Mama. I am going to be utilizing Afro Millennial Mama and her husband for the purchasing of my land and and the construction and build of whatever type of housing that I'm gonna have in Senegal. But I've reached out to these 2 sisters. They have lovingly given me great information, great nuggets and tidbits. So I would implore you, if you are deciding, or if you're on the edge of deciding whether you want to migrate, even if you just want to do a solo travel there or you want to do a group travel there, at any time, if you need any advice or anything like that, you can reach out to me and I will do the research. I will reach out to the people that I have connected with. God has allowed me to connect with some amazing people once I decided to take the leap. So anyway, I don't want to ramble. So I have connected with them. So I have people that have blazed the trail for sisters like me and other repads that are looking to come back home. So in Uganda, I have my big brother, Pastor Mike Okoth Mike. He is a Ugandan pastor, and his family has pretty much adopted me from when we in 2021 on Clubhouse days. So he has been my eyes and ears for everything in Uganda. You can see I have posted a video about Malaba, which is the border town between Uganda and Kenya. So I have someone there that can help me, that I trust, that I believe that God has connected me to. to make sure that I can make the travel, the journey there safer. So what I love about what I love about what I've seen about Uganda is that um, Senegal and Uganda and Ghana, from what I have researched and what I have come to know, is that the people there are more like me. They're more easygoing. They're more laid back. They're more about, taking care of their families. They're more about working hard to achieve the things that they want to achieve. But they're easy like Sunday morning, and that's how I am. So we have some things on the table that we're talking about, trying to bring to that area and trying to work on, and that's something that I'm here for. I don't want to just come back to the motherland and take from it. I want to help build things there so that others can come in and have things there. So what I love about it is the tourism aspect, because I'm a travel content creator. The opportunities to be able to have businesses there for other expats and repats, and the communities there to be able to bring jobs and things like that. So that's what I love about all three of these. Now I am really, really, really thinking about Ghana. Um, what I love about Ghana is that the fact that we had the Americans that received their citizenship. I have a lot of connections that I've made on different Facebook groups and things of that nature. Let me drop a pin there. When you get to the point to where you have decided that you're gonna possibly try to make this move, it is really, really, really good. A beautiful thing, a beautiful tip of my word of advice is to get into some of the Facebook groups for moving to Africa, traveling to Africa, which country you're thinking about. There's a pretty much a group on Facebook that you can join and get into, and you can also Google those places and do your research on those different places. So I'm not gonna go too deep into the research that I've done, but I've done the research on pretty much all of my top five, but for sure the top three. Um, what I love about Ghana is that I have some connections there as well. I have actually just joined the affiliate marketing team for. I don't want to say the wrong name, but I'll tag it somewhere in this video that link to the tourism travel company that I have recently connected with. That's gonna help me, get my wings, spread and help me get my feet wet once I get to Ghana. So excuse me, I have something like that in Ghana, I have something like that in Senegal, and I have something like that in Uganda. So it's not like me just going to these places blindly. God has strategically allowed me to be able to have people in these areas that can help me, that are trustworthy, that have track records that I can actually track and trace, and things like that. Um, so yeah, you guys help me. So if I had to do a tie between two, the tie would be between Ghana and Uganda. So if you know things about Ghana or you know things about Uganda, please leave it down in the comment section. What your advice is. Tell me what you think about different countries that I haven't named. I have been looking at Tanzania. I have looked at Joburg. Of course, I looked at Nigeria. Um, of course, I looked at Kenya. I've looked at a lot of different places. So just leave that down in the comments and let me know what you think. So the next thing you will see in the very near future, next couple of days, you'll see me actually going to start the process of getting my passport. I have been researching how to get my U.S. visa as well as my Ghanaian visa, because these are the visas that I have to have before I get to those countries. A lot of the other countries you can get your visa when you get there, and there is a establishment that you can use in Ghana that will allow you to get your visa there. But I have been following, I think it's Expat Life Ghana. They're a couple from Houston, Texas, and I'm a Texas, Louisiana Creole Nation girl. I've been following their journey for the past 2.5 years, I think. Excuse me. So I know that they have a lot of good nuggets and gems that they can help with, and they have a company that helps you get them there. But they had said that it's better if you go ahead and get the visa before you leave the states. Also, they were saying that it's better to get the visa that has the multiple entries instead of just getting the one with the single entry. So I will be taking you all along with me as I go on the steps to get the multiple entry visa, U.S. visa, as well as getting the Ghanaian visa and getting my passport. I'll take you when it's time for me to get the yellow fever shot. I'll take you on the path with me when I'm getting ready to purchase my ticket. I probably will actually let you see me purchase my ticket, or I will let you see it after I, for sure have done it. But as I take this journey, you all will take this journey with me. You will see me when it's time for me to actually pack up and make the complete move. You'll see me as I'm packing up to take my first trip, which should be coming in the new year, in the very beginning of the new year. I won't disclose the dates for safety reasons, and I'll do a video on that as well. How to safeguard yourself as a solo female traveler going to these countries, going anywhere. You have to make sure that you be careful of what you share before time. I have been keeping a lot of things close to my chest. Only a very short amount of people know that I'm going to, in my immediate, surroundings, know that I'm going to be making the trip. So, yeah, I am getting excited every day, every step I take, everything I check off from my list. And I will actually I'll create a video about my check off list, the steps that I'm going to be taking to make this migration, to make my exodus to the motherland, Africa. So I can't wait to read your comments. Please, ma'am, please, sir, if you haven't by this time liked or subscribed to my channel, it liking and subscribing costs you nothing. But it will help me be able to make more videos like this for you all. It will help me be able to take you on all of the trips and all of the journeys and all of the things that are going to be coming up. It will help you stay in the know if you click that notification bell down below. And listen, I love you guys. I'm so, so grateful for my 156 subscribers. I have been doing YouTube now since 2018. And I'm just now getting in almost 200 subscribers. And for me, the little things matter. For me, the fact that you all love me enough or see something in me, to leave the comments that you all have been leaving me, to leave me the thumbs up, to watch my videos, lets me know that I'm on the right path. And I'm so grateful that I didn't give up. I have a video that I posted where I almost gave up. I almost threw in the towel on everything, Reign the Truth. But I'm glad I didn't. It's been so fulfilling. I really, really love coming and talking to you all. I love taking you all on the journey of this thing called life with me. And yeah, we're gonna rock it till the wheels fall off. So you know what it is, and by now you should know who it is. It's your girl Rain. Check if people listen. Make sure you take God with you everywhere you go. And if you can't take him, maybe you have several seats. Maybe you ask God why folk come, or maybe you shouldn't go. Say you did. We need to give each other love and love and love and love. What the world truly needs now is love, sweet love. It costs absolutely nothing to love. If we give each other a little more love and a little more love and a little more love, we can save and change our society and our culture. We can save and change our children and our community. We can save and change our world. We can make it great again. I gotta go. My baby's asleep for school, for their last day of school for the Christmas break. Happy holidays to you all. Merry Christmas to you all. Happy New Year if I don't see you all again before the New Year, which you probably will, because I'll make some videos about the holiday. I'll make some other videos coming up. My goal is to try to post 2 videos for you all a week, whether it be a faceless one or one seeing my face. So I need you all to keep me accountable. You 156 subscribers, I need you to be like, hey, yo, Rain, where the video at, okay? So yeah, you will get 2 videos from me a week, for sure, 1 a week. I'm going to start being more consistent for you all because I love you all, and I truly do miss you all when I'm not here. So I love y'all like a fat kid love cake, and your girl Rain loves all the cake with buttercream icing on it. Say you did. I gotta go until next time. Bye.